YouTube I go.
You pop on there and then I'll just hit new game.
Okay, cool.
Even though I'm basically at new game, but for the sake of it, I guess.
That hurts.
Mona, I see you at my car. No. Do not go forward. I know that is tempting, young gecko. You goofball. Tell me when you see me.
There we go.
There we go. So like I said, I'm literally just going over this top little bit here. Hello, second person. I have a funny feeling I know who that is. We'll wait to see who that is. Ooh. I mean, who says global warming doesn't exist? It's causing fucking letters to be written in the sky. I mean, Jesus Christ. That's a fucking problem. What if I start saying swear words? That's just indecent.
Fun fact, I actually kind of semi, quote-unquote, drove a boat like this, a lake like this one time.
Really?
Yeah, it was in Washington State. The captain was pretty cool. Like, I was a little kid. I was maybe 13, or between 9 and 13. And he kind of, let me take the wheel for a couple of minutes. I mean, we're pretty much going mostly straight, so... Really pretty place, but I don't quite remember where it was.
Inside the mailbox with bills.
Don't you just hate it when you live in a place and you can't go into half the rooms? Actually, you know what I was reminded of, when I was doing the bonus chapter to Tomb Raider, like the second Tomb Raider game, and it was the whole, going into the West Wing. It reminded me of both this and, Beauty and the Beast.
I can actually see what you mean by both of them, truth be told.
Yeah.
So I saw a playthrough of this probably shortly after it came out, but since then I haven't seen anything on it.
Okay.
I'm usually not one for this type of game, but this specifically fascinates me.
Yeah.
Just because it does a lot to kind of... Deer! It does a lot to kind of, just to keep you kind of interested and keep you going with it, changing the stuff up a lot.
I forget, did they actually specify, what state this is in?
Again, it's been a few years. I haven't even thought about this game up until literally we were thinking of stuff to do last night. There is so many violations.
Oh, it's Orcas Island, Washington State. Yeah, no. You remember what I told you about how Washington State has a temporal rainforest?
Yeah.
As a child,
that's
house made me uncomfortable.
I was double checking because it reminds me of this heavily.
Milton Finch.
But yeah, no, there's
Hold on.
Absolutely a...
Remember that. Missing Milton Finch. Remember that. Because that's going to end up leading to something later. Sorry, continue.
Oh. Actually, I just got an idea on that, but yeah,
Now, as
yeah,
a
no, you're
parent,
absolutely right. There are so many building violations.
I was afraid of the house.
This shit is neat.
Actually, I should totally
the key
follow
might
this
unlock
up
the front
with a
door.
playthrough of
It
the Unfinished Swan on my channel.
Sorry, what was it?
Looking in, I felt like the house had
So the creators of this game did another game called The Unfinished Swan, and
Oh,
it's not like,
are they the ones
I
that did
mean,
this?
huh?
Are they the ones that did this?
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, the supposedly, and I'm not sure if this was just something that they kind of threw out as like a yeah, sure, why not, or if this was like super canon. But supposedly the main, I think it's more so something they just kind of threw out. It was like yeah, sure, that. Supposedly the main character of that game is the lost Finch, the Milton kid.
The doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was
Huh.
But like going into the story, I was kind of like, I think they just kind of grabbed that. It was like, yeah, we'll connect these. Glance, glance.
Kind of
The
neat.
story didn't quite seem to. It is neat. The story didn't quite seem to sync up as much, but I was like, well, that's a nice thought.
for the first time in years. I felt like I was home.
Oh, is that supposed to be Mount Rainier?
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
The amount of actual... I'm just gonna let these books on screen for you to take notes, Jess.
Oh gosh.
Just out of curiosity.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
that and while I try to locate where the hell my gecko just went. Mona.
A Viking's belly. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Tasty Thailand, Nordic cookbook,
Gecko.
flour, salt water, yeast. Someone ran out of ideas for titles there. Pacific Pantry, Northwest Chef. This is something feast, a holiday feast? I can't read that top one.
Holiday Feast.
Okay, and then what is that? Finch's Kitchen or something?
Witch's Kitchen.
Witch's Kitchen. Oh, lovely.
It's all like Nordic Slavic.
Weird recipes.
Like how after
I
Billy
love
started
these.
working at the cannery,
Well,
we
except for the
stayed
Thai
with
one.
him. Except our cat, Molly.
No, I love that flour, salt water, yeast.
Well, accurate as that.
Um, it certainly does not look wrong. I may be throwing a little bit of allspice, but and a bit of clove, a bit of booze, but
I'd make a comment saying something to the effect of course you would add a little bit of booze, but I'm going to be polite.
a little bit of a fireball whiskey, a little bit of apple pie liqueur.
Of course it would be Fireball.
The table
Hell
was
yeah!
so
Cinnamon whiskey goes perfect with apples.
Yes, because when I'm throwing it up, I want to feel even fucking worse.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Fun fact: that's what Heather made the Delahunt's guilty pleasure. But like, we've brought it up to other Irish folk, and they're just like, "Why would you ruin good whiskey like that?"
See, like I said, I don't drink, so
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile.
No, there was one point where Dad made like these apple muffins, and they were super good and everything. And he's just like, "Yeah, you want to know what the secret ingredient is?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Fireball." I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, I took all the apples, and I like soaked them in Fireball for a while, and then I tossed them in to the batter."
Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Mm.
It's Sasquatch!
Sam Squatch? Sasquatch?
Oh, I see she went to the same gas station.
A big food? Barbara Finch. Oh, yeah, one of them was an actor. That I remember. That's one of the few things I remember.
A lot of things got left.
Yeah, it's a very interesting stylistic chapter for her.
Things sealed off. That's just going around again. That goes into there. Alright, well, let us head upstairs. As I keep a very close eye on the gecko. Because he's being generally very well behaved, but...
Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Oh, hell yeah, that bookshelf around the door. So many books.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Why would you put... Okay, I kind of maybe understand... I kind of maybe understand sealing up the rooms, like that's weird, but why would you put in peepholes?
Well, they just said. The mother sealed up all the rooms.
Yeah.
Every Finch who ever lived
The
is buried
grandmother
in the library.
drilled the peepholes.
Oh, right, okay. Kind of museum-esque, isn't it?
It's very... Like, this whole house is goddamn fascinating.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
You think they have enough pictures on the wall? I don't think they have enough
Louis
pictures on the
told me
wall.
there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
So this key literally unlocks everything in this house, including
My mom was really good at keeping secrets.
books?
Now it's time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Door books.
I mean, if I unlocked everything, then you'd already been downstairs.
Well,
Great
fair enough.
Maybe it sounds like
That's even more confusing.
but I had no idea what was behind that door.
I think this is the...
Where all this was gonna lead.
Yeah, what does the window look like again? Was that a tree?
Yeah, this is the first one. I remember this.
Oh yes, the Animorphs chapter.
I grew up looking at
Oh,
mommy's room
it
through the
hit a
peephole.
fox.
Being inside for the first time, I felt
Who
like I
dare?
stepped behind a painting.
What are you talking to?
No, I'm
Mommy's room was a
punning.
tiny bedroom with its own
You,
tiny
the
room.
mask on the door.
Okay, Mona, I'm getting ideas looking at this. Does that sound okay? Want a little tiny drawer room? No, he's just kind of looking at me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I cannot see you enjoying a door room.
Yeah, the door has an owl mask on there. We dare.
Well, I would enjoy that, because I have an owl mask.
Got an ant farm? Dude, could you imagine, like, going over to the ant farm and, like, all the ants are not only, like, still in there, but still alive?
Well, that's what I was going to say. It's not an ant farm, it's an ant mortuary.
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Here we go. Okay, Mona, you're going to need to be a little bit more behaved. There you go.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Okay. A side note, I would never actually try to eat. For multiple reasons, I would never try to eat Mona's food.
I mean, at least it's a carrot.
You know, Mona, if you were crusty, then I might. Mostly because crusties are actually, like, they eat, like, blueberries and shit.
Ah.
Leopards, on the other hand, are purely insectivore. And she just eat toothpaste.
So, whenever you watch the playthroughs of, like, people playing this game for the first time, it's like goes to the gerbil cage. I was so hungry. Don't eat the gerbil! Actually, that bears a question. Where the fuck is the gerbil?
That's probably in...
But I held back.
Very, very unnerved all of a sudden. Primarily because of the fact that my name is Christopher.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Actually, there is a bit of a theory that, I don't remember on Game Theory or, like, a different video. It might be a different video or channel. There is a... I hate the toilet paper. There's a theory that she ate the berries and they were poisonous. Actually, they probably would be poisonous, and this probably caused her to have hallucinations and die.
I was a cat.
That sounds extremely likely.
Yeah.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Which is not only why all of this is happening, but also why, like, she's able to write this little journal entry and also, quote-unquote, disappeared. Because she did.
Dad didn't even look at me.
I'm nom, little birdie. I'm nom. Just pretend you're Lily.
Oh yeah, that'll go. That'll go extremely well.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Don't try eating the bird whole, man.
Mona.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Mona. I wish I could take a picture and send it to you. He is literally on my right hand while I was doing that whole thing.
Yes, eat the mother. And let the baby starve and die during the winter.
And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind.
Oh
No teeth nibbling in the grass.
no! I mean, it's also possible that she was, like, kind of poisoned and hallucinating and, like, climbed out onto the tree and then, like, fell. Although the window was chained shut, so she probably just died in her room. Whee!
Gotcha!
I imagine his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
No! I'm gonna shut my eyes for that.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Alright.
Caca, motherfucker. Caca. Mama, shut your eyes again.
She was almost
Do that.
I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Man, you're pretty good at snatching shit up.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
Ah, yes. The great Wyoming tree shark. What the? No, seriously, what the fuck am I looking? Sharky doesn't approve of this!
He has made his return!
Sharky! I think this is the best way to describe Sharky. Hold on, Mona.
Yeah,
Don't-
once again, I think this was the point where
Don't be a penis.
one of the YouTubers I was watching do a playthrough of this just started, like, tackling uncontrollably. I'm an
rolled off the
animorph!
cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
I am the great Wyoming tree shark. Now we have a breed for me.
Time to chum the waters.
I wanted fat, juicy seeds.
Sup, motherfucker?
I tore off her
I'm going to leave the earth for no reason.
I'm not, motherfucker.
I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Nope.
There's some fucking H.P. Lovecraft in this whole bit.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
You might not be have been too inaccurate with that line. Okay, hold on. Mona, all due respect, buddy, I gotta put you back. Because I can't focus on 3 things at once. Especially when one of them is a leopard gecko that is deciding to be very adorable. Seriously, buddy, you're extremely cute.
Yeah, imagine if your character turned into a leopard gecko.
Trust me, that would...
I spy the worm.
No, trust me, that would be...
I craved violence.
I craved violence.
Seems like she's craving violence right now.
Well, that's also true, and that's also very unnerving about her character now that I'm thinking about that.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Blah, 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 blah.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
What have we learned from this, children? I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna... Yeah, there we go.
Just nom the dude, get secondhand drunk.
Actually, I just realized one problem with doing Life is Strange.
Oh, yeah?
There's a lot of music in that game.
Oh, true. But also, we talk a lot during these playthroughs, so I think we'd be talking over it enough.
I'd be willing to give it a shot.
But we got this game to get through, so...
Yeah. The fuck am I...
Before anything else. Guys, you passed the guy.
Did I? Like on the back deck, or...?
No, he's up at the steering wheel. He's on the other side of the wall.
Oh, he's in here, okay.
Yeah. He the captain.
Passenger. I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I saw something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
What the fuck is wrong with this child? What the fuck?
Dun, 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 dun.
I got closer and closer.
So I believe what we should have learned from all of this is don't eat the fucking poisonous berries in your bathroom no matter how hungry you are. Goddamn.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again.
Oh my stomach. All her multiple stomachs.
This child will make a very good horror writer. Assuming she didn't
Right?
just eat poisonous berries and die.
Holy shit.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that. But
The origin story of Agatha Christie.
I mean...
I love how she's given cat ears in her picture.
This will be obvious later.
The pictures...
My mom never told me any of these stories.
You
would have, but mom didn't like bringing up the past.
The pictures are one of the most really cool characteristic parts.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
This aged well.
An interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Who won't go? Forest fire. It's just a little one.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Oh, I used to have one of these.
As did I.
It's like bright
Odin
red.
Finch buries the latest
Yep.
victims of the family.
Did I?
Yeah.
His wife Ingeborg.
I think I had like a Mickey Mouse slide.
On January 7th,
I probably did.
1977, he set
Yeah.
sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the coast behind.
Ingeborg.
But 40-foot waves off
Ingeborgen.
Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Odin.
Who names a kid Odin?
Family cemetery.
Nordic family.
Finch house.
That somehow seems less likely, though.
Actually, I'm curious. I'm gonna check a thing.
It goes back a long ways.
Ingeborg. Check something myself. Okay, yeah. We're good.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
$1937. Jesus.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Jesus Christ. I think I have some semblance of diabetes.
We actually did used to have like a lid cover and like a not a rug, not a carpet like this, but a rug, like an oval shaped rug. That was pretty much that color.
It's in the last place you
Maybe a little darker, actually.
It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That's... How much fucking spare time did they have?
There's been a lot of generations living here.
An old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Like, again, just the design of this place is fucking fascinating.
That's one of the draws of the game, man.
Brother Milton had been here before me. I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, right. This one.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
You ever try to be this dumbass when you were a kid?
My sister was once. Well, more than once, but...
I'm not surprised that somebody in your family was.
My sister was more of the risk taker than I was, if we're being entirely honest. She broke her arm once, basically doing this, although it was over a cliff. This is the backyard. She jumped off the swing, she broke her arm. She was trying to show off.
That also doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I think she nearly gave my mom a heart attack, like, just a few weeks ago, because, like, she actually had video of, she was doing cliff diving from, I think I want to say, like, 40 feet up.
Hmm.
and into the water. She was like, "Oh, it wasn't too difficult, like going down in there. It was more so getting back out." We're like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Well, yeah, of course it wasn't difficult. It was difficult getting back out there with 12 broken legs.
Well, supposedly the thing is there was like a ladder. I guess it was like a rope ladder or whatever to get back up to the top of the cliff, but it was like super windy.
Oh, I have to use both.
At Barbara's funeral, he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Yeah, grandmother, I am coming for the dinner.
Made up his mind.
Yes. I'm sorry, that is the most...
I told him going around was impossible.
It's the most Swedish-ass accent I've ever heard.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Boy, I haven't heard it.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Oh.
Maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up
The
his
sad
mind.
thing is your Swedish accent, well,
That's what I wanna
Norwegian.
remember
I think
about
they're
my dad.
Norwegian. Either way, your Scandinavian accent is somehow less offensive than Dan Cummins.
Oh yes, Hans.
But considering that the episode that he pretty much did that accent on was like a there you go.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
We were all kids at some point, trust me, we all tried it.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, my controller disconnected. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
considering that the
Grabbed the salmon listed at 18.
considering the episode that he mostly did his mock Norwegian accent was it was basically on a Black Widow-esque serial killer.
Okay.
There was a lot of parodying Norwegian sex sounds when he'd be like, yeah.
I'm not touching that with many feet of a clown pole.
It sounded like the worst fucking Muppet.
And I'm just gonna leave that joke alone.
Definitely a good episode, though. I will say the subject matter is absolutely fascinating, but
Obviously been built for small
oh
hands.
dear God.
Oh, is that Halloween? Oh, this is Barbara's.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
My friend Bigfoot. Oh yeah, Bigfoot. My immense apologies to anybody who's actually Swedish.
Been with her afterwards.
This is one of the coolest sections.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised
Again, it's
they
very
saved this
stylistic.
one.
Mm.
Oh, Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Oh, come on, you couldn't even do the laugh. If you're just gonna impersonate fucking the Crypt Keeper, do it right.
At 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. She'd been asked to perform.
Also, as a fan of Tales from the Crypt, this is
Monster movie fans.
wonderful.
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate.
What the fuck scream was that?
That was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was canceled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a second.
Okay, note to self. Gonna try that in a second.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Like, this shit's just neat. Wait a minute. That's literally John Carpenter's Halloween theme. No, like that. No, like that's not. I'm not even saying like it's just really similar. That's actually.
Oh yeah, no, it is for sure.
And I know this because Michael Myers is a killer in Dead by Daylight. And every time he
know
does something.
I visit a lot of haunted houses around Halloween time. And also, I just really fucking love the holiday of Halloween.
Ditto.
Yeah, a lot of times when you go to like the haunted houses and stuff, they will actually be blasting this theme. Among others, of course, but this one especially, certainly.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer. Who impaled and then ate his family 12
Fuck
years ago
these chemicals. Oh, fuck wing is on that totem pole. What the shit?
I'm guessing it's like half finished because it's like, or maybe like half painted or something. I don't know.
I think he might be. I think Sven, the dad, is like making a totem pole of all the relatives. That's probably Barbara right there.
Oh dear.
Or Molly, maybe.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you.
Oh,
find your
dear.
scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding when she fell asleep watching the late show. Hours later...
Barbara!
No.
Sir, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Like seriously, how did they get permission to just straight up use John Carpenter's music? I love this music.
I imagine if a lot of haunted houses can get a hold of it, like a really good game like this, probably could. It's not like it's the most difficult thing to get a hold of.
Well, it depends on who's talking.
Oh, good. Hookman. Perfect.
He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough.
Okay, Barbara. There's gotta be another way out of here.
She played her part beautifully.
I feel like if there's any house that would be super easy to hide in, this would probably be the one.
We'll be up there. What? Oh, God damn it! This is the father, isn't it? I think I just realized what the punchline of this is going to be. I'm not certain about that because I don't remember, but something tells me that's exactly what's going on here. That is... Now that shit is straight up out of like an actual Halloween movie as well. Seriously, how the fuck are they using the actual...
Dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she whispered. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. The most calm fucking oh dear.
Oh dear.
Saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I was there myself, but Barbara was
Barbara.
she had a taste for stardom.
Oh, come on, make some more puns.
So did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all.
Kinda.
He disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. That's another story.
Well, you know what it probably was, like, realistically, it was probably, like, she and her boyfriend probably got into a fight, and he killed her, and the kid was traumatized.
Okay, he did the laugh. I'm happy. Sorry.
I figured he would at the very end.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered. As absurd as that comic was.
Oh boy, the ear on the back cover.
All I saw was a happy ending.
Nice touch. Do one more if I can find one. Is that... Is that a birthday cake?
Yes. Or birthday pizza. Huh.
God, I really hope it's not a pizza.
I kind of hope it's neither, but
Well,
we both know it's one of the two. More than likely. Happy birthday pie.
seriously, I can't get over the fucking Halloween theme.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Where was the music box?
Downstairs.
Was it downstairs? Oh, it was downstairs. Right.
Yeah, because it leads to the basement.
God damn it! It's so fucking catchy. Sure enough.
Music's nice.
Hello, my name is Sven.
Was off limits, unless I wanted another.
I am here to finish my woodcraft.
I am here to finish my woodcraft. I am the good, yes?
I saw Edie
Fall onto
sneak
the
down
hands
basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Gentle, Jesus. Hold on. Let's see if we can turn the brightness up a little.
Oh, hell yeah.
There we go.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away
Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh. Oh, wow, okay, yeah.
all these stories. I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Hello, Doomsday Preppers.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into
God, there's nothing more I hate more than like trying to open up a can like that. But the can itself is like really like
I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
like the lid itself is just not cooperating.
Wait long enough. You get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door.
I'm gonna get copyrighted for one of these. I know I am.
We have a, well, in that case, we should stop, or we should keep on talking.
Yeah.
We actually have an electric can opener at home.
Everything just
The trick is to have like a magnet on hand.
stopped.
That you could just like yank the thing right out.
It was gone.
It's not very
Maybe
good
I
electric
tried
can opener, but
waiting. Maybe I just
It's better than trying to rely on something like this. Also, can I just state how fucking dangerous it is to like keep the lid on like that? No, take the whole thing the fuck off.
yeah, if you're gonna eat your pizzas that way.
I have
Like you're asking to get like a fucking fucking sharp ass lid right in the eye.
Yeah, I actually cut my finger on the edge of a can lid one time when I was a kid. Oh,
That's it.
sneaker.
That's how you get a tetanus shot right there.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Like, I've been super careful of opening cans up ever
We were
since.
killed
And,
by
like, not gonna lie, the pop-top ones occasionally get me a tiny bit nervous.
and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake.
I wanna be
But I need
a
to stop living
sledgehammer.
day.
Bam,
Even if it
bam. Why don't you call my name?
Oh, good old
Bam,
Sledgy
bam.
from the 7
I want you
Days
to know.
era.
You better call the sledgehammer. Bam, bam. This will be my testimony.
For a month.
If I get copyrighted for that, I'm gonna laugh. And be complimented.
Everything else gets a pass.
Everything else gets a pass. Me singing Sledgehammer gets the fucking copyright. No,
Yeah.
no, you know what? I'd actually be fine with that, because that's a big old fucking compliment.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom...
That's really unfortunate. That's some poor timing right there.
Put your mind at rest. Ah, damn it, now I just have Sledgehammer stuck in my head.
God, could you imagine, like, finding out that, like, you lived in this house for, like, a good chunk of your childhood, especially early childhood, and, like, your, what was it, like, your, great-uncle, grandpa, whatever, great-uncle, I guess, was, like, living underneath the house that entire time, and nobody ever told you?
I mean, it'd be a little unnerving, to say the least.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2.
Alright, I'll have to keep it there then. But this is interesting. So we will see where we go from here.